Hello students, this is the second video of chapter number 2, components of food. So students, in the previous video we have studied about one of the component of food, which is nutrient. Now in this video I am going to tell you about the remaining components of food, that are dietary fiber and water. So students, first we are going to study about dietary fibers. So dietary fibers are found naturally in the food and cannot be digested by humans. Fibers is often considered as a fundamental part of a healthy diet. Students, dietary fiber are also known as roughage. Also, fiber is a plant material, which means we get fiber from only plants. So students, a diet high in fiber keeps the digestive system healthy. Fiber helps undigested food to pass through the digestive system quickly. Its absence in the diet leads to a condition called constipation. So, now the next component of the food is water. So students, almost 65 to 75% of human body is water. Water can absorb nutrients from food in our body and remove the remaining waste through sweat and urine. We not only drink water as liquid only, but also get water from the food we eat. Most of the juicy fruits contain right amount of water, like watermelon and cucumber. Students, our body regularly loses water through sweating and urination. If the water isn't replaced, you become dehydrated. So students, excessive loss in water from our body leads to a condition called dehydration. This is why we have to drink more and more water. Now the next topic of the chapter is balanced diet. So students, balanced diet is a diet that contains right amount of all the nutrients is called a balanced diet. A balanced diet keeps our body healthy. Now students, according to the age, health, working hour, physical work, mental work, quantity of various nutrients in a balanced diet differs. Persons who can do more laborious work or physical work needs more nutrient than the person who work by sitting in the office. Now the next topic is preventing loss of nutrients. Students, nutrients from food can be lost by different processes of cleaning and cooking. So here are few ways to prevent the loss of nutrient from food. So the first one is, we should not wash fruits and vegetables after cutting or peeling. You can wash them before cutting or peeling. Second is, do not wash rice or pulses several times before cooking them. The next is, do not throw excess of water which is used for cooking. Now the fourth one is that do not overcook the food. So students, in this ways you can prevent the loss of nutrients from the food and you will get more and more nutrients for your body. Now the next is deficiency diseases. So students, diseases that are caused due to the lack of nutrients in the diet are called deficiency diseases. Now here we are going to discuss these diseases, their symptoms one by one. So firstly, know what is symptom. Symptom is a change in our body that is a sign of illness. So students, marasmus is a disease that is caused by the deficiency of carbohydrate and proteins. So its symptoms are slow body growth, lack of energy, weak legs, mental retardation, poor muscle development. So students, as you see in the diagram, here is a sign of marasmus. As you see in the diagram, child has very weak legs and hands. His ribs are clearly visible. Now the next disease is kwashiorkor, which is caused by the deficiency of proteins. So its symptoms are swelling of face and limbs, pot-like belly, dry skin and discolored hair, slow physical and mental growth, as you can see in the diagram. Now due to the deficiency of vitamin A, night blindness is caused. Its symptom is inability to see in dim light. In this disease, person face difficulty in watching things in dark or in night. This is why this disease is known as night blindness. Now the next disease is caused by the deficiency of vitamin B1, which is beriberi. So its symptoms are difficulty in walking, numbness or swelling in hands and feet, increase in heart rate, as you can see in the diagram. Now the disease caused by the deficiency of vitamin B2 is skin diseases. So its symptoms are first cracking of corners of mouth, as you can see in the diagram. Second is swelling of tongue, and the third is irritation in eyes. Now the disease caused by the deficiency of vitamin B12 and iron is anemia. Anemia is a condition in which a blood doesn't have enough healthy red blood cells. So its symptoms are pale skin, tiredness, loss of appetite. Students, appetite means desire to eat, and loss of appetite is when people don't have same desire to eat as they used to. And the fourth symptom is headache. Now the disease caused by the deficiency of vitamin C is scurvy. Symptoms are swelling and bleeding gums, loosening of teeth, as you can see in the diagram. Now hemorrhage is caused by the deficiency of vitamin K. Hemorrhage is a condition in which bleeding starts inside the body. Its symptom is severe bleeding. Now students, goiter is caused due to the deficiency of iodine in our food. Its symptoms are enlargement of thyroid gland, which is present in our neck area, and the second is slow mental growth. Students, goiter may develop in anyone but is more common in women. Now the students, disease caused by the deficiency of calcium, phosphorus and vitamin D is rickets. So its symptoms are bow-shaped legs, as you can see in the diagram, deformed chest, brittle and weak bones. Now the disease which is caused by the deficiency of potassium and sodium is body and muscle weakness. Its symptoms are general weakness, headache and upset stomach. Now students, this chapter is completed. Here in last it is given summing up of the whole chapter. Now we will quickly go through it for better understanding. So initially it is components of food, that are water, nutrients and dietary fiber. We get dietary fiber from whole grains and fruits. Balanced diet, a diet that has a right amount of all the nutrients. Deficiency diseases caused due to the lack of one or more nutrients in a diet. Now moving to the nutrients. Nutrients can broadly classified as energy giving, which are carbohydrates and fat, and nutrients are divided in as bodybuilding, which are proteins, while nutrients can also be divided as protective food, which are vitamins and minerals. Now carbohydrates are categorized as starch and sugar, while fats are categorized as saturated fats and unsaturated fats. Sources of carbohydrates are rice and potato, while fats, butter and olive oil, proteins, pulses and fish, vitamins, green fruits, vegetables and meat, while minerals, its sources are milk and seafood, etc. Now this is it in this chapter. I hope you get the chapter. Okay, thank you students.